perspectives. So when we come back to this, when we've got little assignments at the end of the lesson, it's to say, let us actually stop each time we are talking down, and every time we are lecturing to our child, every time we assume things. Let's just stop for a minute, because they may see it slightly differently. Let's stop to listen to what they have, what eyes they are looking through, and then we understand how they are seeing it, because they're not always seeing it the way we are seeing it. Right? Now I'll just pass it to you. Just talking about perception, and I'm also going to talk about perception here today. Can you all see what I'm holding in my hand? What is it? It's an apple. Okay. Now I want you all to now tell me 3 subjective things that you think about this particular thing. Subjective. That means, what do you think about this? Okay? I want to hear from this side of the group, the center, as well as the person on my right. Okay? Shooter? It's a fruit. Okay? Sweet fruit is sweeter. You see 2 colors. Okay? Healthy food. Okay? Good. What about you? Yes? Contains vitamin C. An apple a day will keep the doctor away. Yeah? Okay. What else? Okay, tell me something objective about this. It is? Can you let me know what color is this fruit? Yeah? Green, yellow, red. Can I know what you all see the color of this? Yellow and red. You all see yellow, huh? What about this? This side?
Sorry, I'm blind and I can't see the color.
Okay. The others? Red color. Okay. And what about the shape? Round. It has a stem. Apple shape, eh? It has a stem. Okay, it's edible. Okay. So you see. Okay. Now when you see. Do you realize that how come these people say it's red color? These people say it's red and yellow, and you all say it is yellow color. The angle we see. Okay, now when you see it turn around and you all will see red, these people will see yellow, and the others will still see both the colors because you are in a judging state, eh? Both sides. Okay, many times, we as parents, we always come to conclusions. We always think what we are telling is right. We think that we have gained through all these years of experience, knowledge, and what we are telling our children should listen. Okay, that is our perspective. Like for example, a child comes back home and says, Mommy, Daddy, I'm going, my school, my friends are all going for an excursion. I want to go for an excursion. The school is taking us to the Cameron Highlands, okay, and I want to go. But actually, on that particular day, you all have something on, something very important, and it says, and you tell the child, look here, you are not going for that. Let your friends go, but you are not going. But the child is so adamant. No, my friends are going. You know, Lalita is going, Gopi is going, Ali is going, I want to go. You just shut up and listen to me. I said you are not going, you are not going. Okay? And you just shut the child's mouth. Many times, not only this example, many other examples, have you all experienced that we shut our child off, not listening to the child's perspective of view, what the child wants or what the child is willing to share on their part. Have you all? We all have done that. Yes or not? But if you can communicate, you can listen, you can understand, come to the other side of the child's perspective. If the child sees the fruit here and says, no daddy, the apple is red color, and the daddy says, no, the apple is yellow color, you listen to me. The daddy says, no, the apple is red color. And the child over there says, no daddy, you're both wrong. The child is red and yellow. Until and unless we go to their perspective, we move to their individuality, we understand them, only then that you will be able to understand. You have to communicate. How many of us really understand them? How many of us have the time to communicate with the child? But we always put to our perspective and we tell ourselves that what we are doing is right. And we think that we are parents to our children. You have to listen to us. Just listen to us. I know what is right and wrong for you. We always do that. The child is always there to tell us something and says, okay, I know. Because we base it on our perspective. Am I right? We always do that. And why is it when Brother Suresh was telling that we have to go transform before we transmit? In parenting, what you do is we tell the child what to do. We tell the child to listen to us. We are right. But here, we have to change ourselves. The inside-out approach. We have to change ourselves and say, maybe my child's perspective is right. Why not I go over to my child and listen? If I know my reasons are really good and this is important that I have to be there and I have to be where I'm supposed to be and the child cannot go, you can still go to your child's side, understand the child and explain the whole thing to the child, the importance of your engagement. Definitely the child will understand. But many a times, because our head, heart and our hands are not in one place, so what we do? We always think that our perspective is right. We always condemn the child and the child look forward to their peers. So this is, in this apple theory, you will know the perspective of this. I like to conclude this apple theory with this. Knowing exactly what you can change. Many times we know that certain things we can change. Knowing exactly that we can change certain things gives us a peace of mind, isn't it? That we can change this. But sometimes some things around us, the realities, can we change it? Can we change it? We cannot change. But instead of fighting over it, if we can understand that this cannot be changed, but if we can change our perspective towards it, it gives us another peace of mind, isn't it? Instead of fighting over it, if we can change our perspective, it gives us a better peace of mind. Recognizing what is changeable will give us another gift. The gift of acceptance. Some things we just cannot change. It is easier to change our perspective. More times than not, we cannot change the reality that we see around us, but we can change the perspective of that reality. When we change those perspectives and the things around us, everything starts to change. We change our perspective. The things around us start to change. When you think that you understand the child, you go over to your child's shoes and understand the child, you will see that there's harmony, there's love. And the child now is willing to understand you. The child sees your perspective. Many times we don't. We're going to have a small movie slide.